Anne-Marie with AMV Nutrition featuring Dietitian's Weight Loss Program. We talked yesterday about eating from the rainbow, and I told you that I would give you some of my favorite drink recipes. But first off, I want to talk about hydration. So a lot of my clients ask me, do I have to drink 8 glasses of water per day, or does it have to be water? Can it be any kind of liquids? So current recommendations are actually 9 glasses or 9 cups, 250 mils of liquid for women and 12 cups for men. And that does not have to be water. So it could be milk, it could be juice. Most people that are on a weight loss program won't drink too much juice, but I'm doing this for people that are not necessarily on weight loss programs. So tea, coffee, sparkling waters, any kind of beverage really counts as your 9 cups. Personally, I tell my clients to have at least more than half of that as water. And a tip to drink water is do this at home, okay? So take a cup of water, okay, like a 250 ml, and gulp it down. I'm going to try to do this without laughing. Count your gulps. 1, 2. So that was 9 gulps of water for me. So the reason I ask people to do that is, anytime you take a gulp, you're 1/9 there to your 1 cup. So do you, when you brush your teeth, do you drink water? I always drink water when I brush my teeth. I don't leave a glass there, but I literally, just turn my head and, drink some water. So if I get 4 gulps there in the morning, 4 gulps there at night, I pretty much have a cup. You can drink out of your shower tap, you can drink out of your bath. Basically, anytime you see water, anytime you walk by water, you should be drinking it. So let's say there's the Royal Bank I go to, they have a water cooler. Or my chiropractor has a water cooler. So every time I'm there, I'm like, oh, there's water, I have to drink it, right? It's just kind of like a mission of mine, a saying I've got. So you can easily get 1 or 2 cups just by thinking about it. And then if you start every meal with a cup of water, it's easy to do. So start your meal with water, have water during your meal, have a glass of water anytime you feel hungry or peckish, whether it's head hunger or stomach hunger, just start with a glass of water. And you'll easily be able to get your 9 cups per day for women and 12 cups for men. And I promised you guys some of my favorite drinks. So we'll start off with, it's kind of like a chai milk, I guess. So just to cut some calories, I do half water and half milk. I'm just doing it in a see-through cup instead of a normal cup that I would normally enjoy, just so you can see it. And then I just put that in the microwave for about a minute. Take it out. And I love vanilla, so I do a little bit of vanilla. Turmeric, they say is really good for you. So add a little bit of turmeric, add a little bit of cinnamon. And you can perfect it. Cloves, just be careful because that's super potent, so I just put a little bit of cloves. I love nutmeg, so I'll put quite a bit of nutmeg. And then some ginger. Whoops, not too much ginger. Okay, and then just mix it all up. And I call this my golden milk. Hi. Another one of my favorite is just cocoa. So cocoa is actually just 15 calories per tablespoon. Some of them are just 10 calories actually. So I take however amount of cocoa you want, and then with some hot water, put a little bit of hot water in there. And I just use a little bit of regular sugar, like probably a teaspoon's worth, because I don't mind if it's not super sweet. And then mix it until there's no more cocoa, right? Because if you just put cocoa in a cold milk solution, it'll be all powdery. You can put some vanilla in there if you want. Vanilla is free. And then just your milk. And if you're vegan, you could use any kind of milk. So almond milk, cashew milk, soy milk, and then just enjoy. This one is a frothy frozen drink. You can make it with milk and cocoa if you want, or you can make it with instant coffee if you want. So take some ice cubes, and these are just really low calorie drinks that you can have, you know, as a snack if you want, or almost as dessert. So some ice cubes, I just put about 4 in there just for one serving. And then just like 1 teaspoon of instant coffee. You can do an extract if you want, like almond or peppermint or whatever you want. I'm not going to put anything like that in there. And then just some milk. You could do half milk if you wanted and half water. See, so it's really nice and frothy in there.